What's up, everybody? This is Ben coming at you with another HBAR update. And HBAR is my biggest bag I hold. That's why I do a lot of videos on it. I really like it. I think it has lots of upside. Plus, I get a lot of requests for it, so that's why I do the videos on them. Anyway, look at this move. Man, it's what a move here, from the buy zone and up through both of these resistance levels, the horizontal and this long-term uptrend diagonal that we have from, I don't even know how long ago, way back here, that came into play a few days ago. And we busted through it on the first try on the hourly. And so I have to admit, I am an H barbarian, but I do have to admit I did not expect this to happen on the first try. I thought we would get rejected here. I thought we would fall through and come back down into this zone and consolidate some more. So this is, to me, this is a significant move here. There is a battle going on at this level, though. That is for sure. You can see the buying and selling in the wicks on these candles. That's evidence of lots of buying and selling right here. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm excited. This is fun. This is the fun stuff when we're at it, when we're at an area where we know something has to happen. It has to make a move one way or the other. That's exciting and fun. And it is exciting that we hit my buy zone. The top of it was right here at 28.1, I guess, and we got down to 27.8, about 15% into it. I wish it would have went lower, but it did hit. And over the past, month, we have hit it 1, 2, 3 different times. So it's kind of hard to be mad about that, I guess. I got filled on every one of these. Hopefully you guys did too. I'm sad that my lower bags didn't get filled because I had a lot more down here, and I still think a lot of other people do too. So mine are still down there, just in case. And here's why. I don't want to be a party pooper here. I think this is a great move. I think busting through these resistances is significant and is huge, and was unexpected for me. It seems you can see this candle just bouncing off this diagonal right at it. It's kind of holding its own. But what I like to do as an exercise and to be unbiased is to go to a higher time frame. The hourlies are fun to watch because more movement happens. But I like to go to the 4 hour as well. We know we've done this before, and we like to look at the 9 EMA. We did get above it. You can see right here we tried and didn't make it. And I thought, uh-oh, we might come back down for another run. But it did bust above, and it's the first time we've been above the 9 since this fall out here. So it took us, I don't know, 9 days. I mean, that's a long time to finally get back above the 9. So that's significant. The 9's turning up bullish. The MACD on the 4 hour looks really good. This all looks good. Look at the Bitcoin pair on the 4 hour. I mean, that's a glorious big round bottom here. That's nice looking. And we'll go back to this in a second and point out a couple things, but I just wanted to point that out. Here's what I want to throw out there. This 4 hour candle here is not even half over yet. So there's still 2 hours that has to happen in this candle. A lot of stuff can happen in 2 hours. Seeing right now we're dropping down back below 33 again, just during this video. So, and now we're coming back up above. In 2 hours, we could be up in this zone for all I know. But in 2 hours, we could also fall back below this little short-term support line here and come down back to the 9 and recheck it and kind of sit in here again. And what I do as an exercise is I look backwards and see what happened last time we did this. Here's a good example. We made it. We busted above the 9. We made this big run up into this area. And if you look, it's almost It is exactly this one and almost exactly this one. But before the candle closed, we settled back down below, which led to a drop off to retest this support and more consolidation, which is healthy, which led to another run up again on the 4-hour chart. But before this 4-hour closed, we were back below it again, and coming back down to retest this support again, and more consolidation again, which is healthy. Then we had the Bitcoin dump, right? Which gave us these crazy wicks. You can see them better on the 1 hour. I talked about them before too. Where are we at here? Right here. Bam, these wicks, these really quick things that happen in 5 or 10 minutes. This happens. And this only happened because we were in a lower consolidation area. If one of these wicks were to happen right now, it may only happen down to here because we're so much higher. So we got this chance at the buy zone because we were so much lower in this consolidation area, and then that wick happened. So the reason I say that is because look at the 4-hour again. And I don't want to be a party pooper, but I'm just saying, I'm being unbiased here. We've been here before over the past, 5 days. We've been here two different times. You can almost count this one as a third time. And every time this 4-hour couldn't close above. So closing this 4-hour above 33 is going to be pretty significant to me. It's going to mean that we've reclaimed this area now, even on a higher time frame, and we'll at least come up to check 35 and see what happens. And maybe we bounce around, off this diagonal, and then in a few days we're going to have another decision to make, right? Whether we break through or come back down and consolidate again. The alternative is this 4-hour candle doesn't close above 33, and it closes under, and we end up coming back down to check 30 again, which I think is possible. I know a lot of people bought down here, and I know a lot of people are still waiting to buy down here even lower. And unfortunately, we have to watch Bitcoin, and right now it's doing what I expected it to do, which is getting completely rejected off of 58. This 58.3 level is very significant, and there's been tons of rejections and support. It was the middle of this double bottom here. It was this run up here. It was this W here. It's just, there's tons of significance here at this level. And right now we're getting rejected. I'd expect it to stop at the 9 here on the hourly. At least I would hope. If it doesn't and it loses the 9, then we may see something like this on Bitcoin again, and we may come back down. Who knows? So a lot to look at and a lot to watch right now. I'm excited. This is good stuff for HBAR. I mean, breaking through here was not something I expected it to do on its first try, and it has done it on the hourly. I want to see it on the 4-hour though. I want to see it on the 4-hour, and then I want to see it on the daily, because the 4-hour can come up in here and we can come back down 8 hours later. So 4-hour first, and I'll be very happy. It kind of is staking its claim, saying, hey, I'm here. I'm closing the 4-hour candle here, and I'm starting a new one in this zone, right? If it breaks down below, don't freak out. It's fine. More than likely, it's going to come down and check the 9 here, or check this 30 here, right? And it's going to stay in this area as long as Bitcoin behaves. But remember, if we're consolidating in these low areas, and Bitcoin decides to do something like this again, then that's when it's going to give you maybe a second try, and you better have your buy order set in here, because at some point, HBAR is going to take off. This has been a long time here. We're talking about over a month now. of consolidating kind of through this area. It's been messy. Up in here, there's not much going on. So breaking into this zone, breaking 35 would be amazing, and then a check of 35 would be even better on a high time frame, because up above it, there's not much going on. I mean, there's very little happening up here. These things happened quick. They came back down. There's not much here. A bunch of FOMO and crap like that. So some structure, coming up, breaking 35, retesting 35 and starting to go and getting up into this trend line of resistance that came from our all-time high and then here is going to be exciting. So that kind of stuff, I believe, is coming. It's just, when does it happen? And a lot of it honestly depends on just these next few hours and this 4-hour candle to see if it can push up through here. If not, then I see us coming back down and kind of consolidating again for a little bit longer, which again is okay and healthy, but it puts into play those Bitcoin dips. So that's why I'm keeping my orders here, and that's what I'm watching. Let me jump back to here really quick just to show you this area on the Bitcoin pair. This is the 4-hour, and it looks wonderful, but a lot of resistance here at this level, a lot of support. Look at all the way through here. Man, there's so much action right here. We're coming up to it. We're getting rejected on it. We're getting rejected on it because Bitcoin's getting rejected here. So that's how that correlation works. Bitcoin's getting rejected at a very, very important level on a 4-hour candle, which is significant. It's actually turning red now, and we'll have to just watch. But that's why the Bitcoin and HBAR pair is getting rejected as well. This is a significant level, just like on the US dollar for Bitcoin. So just watch it over the next few hours. We're going to see something. I'd really love to see this close up above here. If not, it's okay. We'll consolidate, and maybe you get another chance to buy. But I'm warning you, at some point, this thing's going to take off, and you're going to be wishing and dreaming of the days in the 30 cents zone. So that's all I got for you tonight. I don't want to be a party pooper, but always remember to look back and see levels and see what happened last time, and know that this 4-hour candle is only half over, and we're going to wait and see what happens here. So don't go crazy. Don't FOMO. This might be a FOBO. That's my new thing, the fake out breakout. And hopefully not, but we'll see. All right, that's all I got for you. Hopefully it helps. Watch these levels. They mean something. I say it all the time, but they really do. Big traders trade off these levels. That's why action happens at them. So you guys have a good night. Peace out. Talk to you next time.